like I said, if you come in on the chat, make sure you step on the screen. Let me know you in here because, like I said, it's new to me. I'm not sure um, the whole that amateur aspect of this live thing on Rumble. So I'm just trying this out to have it ready for when we do go out and certain area and we go live and you guys will be able to see what we see. But for right now, I'm monitoring it from my computer and I'm screening it from my cell phone, which we'll be using when we're out. So I'm trying to make sure that I have all that aspect and diameter concept of this Rumble Live so I can bring you guys along with us so you'll be able to view and see what we see. So please let me know if the music is too loud or if you cannot hear me or something that you would like to see uh, more on the live and less on the live. Feel free to interact with the live and let me know if it's something. If you have any questions, whether it's containing travel, VA, just or in general, just a general question, please drop the questions in the comment section below. Keep it respectful, and I do my best to try to answer your questions. But for right now, this is just a trial basis of this Rumble, and we want to make sure we understand it fully in its entirety. But when we do go out and start blogging, you guys will be able to interact with us along with us and you see what we see. That's the whole theory behind going live when you're traveling or you're doing something so you don't have to go about out, keep it raw. You don't have to go and do any editing, clipping, cutting, and all that stuff. You guys get to see what we see, and there's no AI behind any of that. It could be raw and straightforward video for you guys. So let me know how things are so far on this end. If you're in the chat right now, drop a one if everything's perfect. You can hear me clearly. You can hear the music not too loud. And then we'll just move from there. I'll set these settings and I'll try to keep them at that. So when I do go live, when we're out and about, we're planning on taking a trip this week here in the Philippines, another place. So that's why I'm resting up all week. So I'll be able to get out and do something this week. We're trying to take a trip once a week, two if it's possible, if I'm able to physically. But I just want to try this Rumble and see how it works for the most part and see if it's a good fit for you guys when we're out traveling and showing you guys what we see. I encourage everybody to go. If it's your first time here, make sure you go and sign up for Rumble and start your own Rumble channel. Make sure you follow everybody that follows you and follow some that's not following you so they would know that you're expecting them to follow you back. Uh, we can grow together on this Rumble thing. Rumble is making it a lot better, making it a lot easier for those who want to be content creators and making it a lot easier for those who want to try to get monetized to earn a little bit more passive income during their social media experience. So you're not required to have any so many subscribers or so many watch hours, but you are required to have at least 5 followers before you can go live. That I did share that with you guys as well. So make sure uh, you pass on the torch and share the love with others so everybody could be pretty much in the loop of starting this normal thing and everybody is enough out here for everybody. There's no room for hate, there's no room for jealousness, envy, that type thing. It's just helping each other grow and we grow together and shows nothing but love. That's what it's all about. You can hate on me all you want to. Feel free to do it to me. I'll take the L so no one else has to take the L. So that's what it's all about. Helping each other grow, loving on one another. Because time is too short. Let's do this together and let's grow together and have fun while we're doing it. So if there's anything you guys want to know about the things that I have experienced these last few months, then feel free to ask your questions. Or if there's something that you got a question about in the previous months or years that you have seen come across my channel and you have questions, feel free to ask questions because the only way you're going to know if you ask questions. And I'm more happy to help you guys with some of the questions you may have. A lot of people is not computer literate when it comes to doing certain things or these applications, stuff like that. I have the time. So I do my research and I try to pass on the knowledge that I gain or I may get from other friends that I collaborate with here on social media that may help we help each other. So I like to pass that on to those who was not, I want to say, mindset to obtain that information. I like to pass it on. So, got any questions? Don't hesitate to ask the questions. I'm not going to put you on blast. I'm not going to tell people that that you was asking these stupid questions. Which they said the only stupid question is the one that you don't ask. So feel free to ask me questions that's respectful. I don't care. It could be the smallest little question that you think you sound stupid for asking, but trust me, you'll be surprised at some of the questions that I get about certain things. So don't hesitate to ask a question. And I'll do my best to get back to you and answer the question. But if we don't have any questions, I want to try to keep these lives every day, probably at 30 minutes or so, just to get a feel of this rumble. And then we'll start moving them out a little farther as the people start signing up rumble and getting more familiar with it. Yeah, we can just take it and we can just run with it, have fun with it. At the same time, make you know, you're not going to break the bank, on any of the social media. Like it will give you a little passive income that you can help. Yeah, if it only pays a cable bill, and if it pays maybe to get you a coffee, whatever it may be, every little bit helps. Every little bit counts. And if you're on social media, you might as well go ahead and get on social media, put your stuff out there, and earn a couple, pennies or dimes or nickels for, or dollars. So don't hesitate to go and sign. It don't cost you anything to register for some of these apps, these social media platforms, guys. So take advantage of it. Don't be shy. You don't even have to put yourself on camera when you're doing social media. You can just show what you see and put it out there. It may be amazing. It may be amusing to other people that don't get the opportunity to see some of these things. You might want to film your daily routine that someone find it fascinating because they can't get into a routine, or they may be struggling with some of the same things you're struggling with on a daily basis, but your ideals may help them overcome some of their obstacles. So don't think that um, there's no one out there going to watch you or pay attention to you. People are always watching, paying attention. When they're supportive, that's a different thing. But I encourage you all to help one another and just grow. Just get out there and just do it. While you have the opportunity and you're able to do it. We all struggle with some form of obstacles that may be keeping us from doing what others do. But don't base your life on someone else's life. Always do your best to do what you can do, and don't look at how others are accomplishing things. Because if you try to put yourself in the same boat as someone else, then you're never going to make it. You got to sit there. You got to analyze. You never know what a person has going on, so you got to analyze what you have going on. Look at what they did to get to where they're at, and then you got to try to work that into play. Because not everybody with such as my disability can do what I do, because we are limited in certain areas, or I can't do what other people do. So I don't compare myself with that. I only compare myself to what God allowed me to be able to do. And I try to work with that. And I do my very best. And I do have a limit. So don't think that I have no limit on what I do. I have a lot of limit on what I can do. And also they can tell you that because she's the one that has to deal with the aftermath. So get on here, have fun with it, guys. And if you got any questions on how to get started, or start a YouTube channel, or how you can monetize certain social media platform, I don't know all the answers, but I can do my best to try to find some of the answers to your questions. Now, I do have my cousin Donna McMillan. She's very sharp on the Facebook thing. That's who I learned my stuff from Facebook from Donna. So you guys don't hold back and let's get out there and grow together. I appreciate you guys watching as always. Until the next one. Bye now. Peace. One love.